This one here is Joker. And if you notice his front feet, he has one foot trimmed, but not the other one. And that's because I was thinking he was going to be ready for the farrier, or he might be. And again, I was learning how to do this. But when we put a new person in here, that caused too much stress for him. So he wasn't very willing. So I'm going to keep working on his feet. And then I will be trimming his feet. So with him, he's already doing this great. So I'm just going to come down here, pet his leg, foot, feet. All right. So with him, he doesn't take oats. He doesn't take any pay. So I'm just going to do this a lot. And then his breaks or his pay is going to be petting or just not asking him questions. So when we're doing this with him, I was able to put his foot between my legs. Foot. Foot. Deep. Okay, so I was able to put his foot between my legs, but now he's kind of nervous about it after the farrier was out, and that's normal and to be expected. So now I just need to work at regaining that trust. We're also working with leading. He's doing a pretty good job. But anytime that you do something that they perceive as too scary, then you lose trust and you have to regain it back. Ready? Foot. See how he's leaning back? He's not very willing right now. Good boy. 2 hands, and then I give his foot back. Okay, so I start off with just getting them to pick up their foot, and then we progress to me holding his foot for a second, and then maybe we'll just progress to holding it a little bit longer. And then after that, we're going to progress to having more than one hand on it. After that, we're going to progress to putting his foot between my leg, or, so my leg is holding it just like it would be for when he's being trimmed. We'll also introduce a rasp to him, cleaning his feet, of course, a rasp, and putting his foot on a farrier stand. So we're going to progress through all of those steps, but this is where he's at right now. Ready? Foot. So because he's taking a step back, he's kind of even just getting square right there. Good boy. Oops. Oops. See how he's kind of taking steps back. He's a little bit nervous. He says, I didn't like that when the farrier was out. Foot. Deep. Okay, so when he picks it up, the quicker I can get it back to the ground, the quicker I can reward that. Now, if I hang on to it until he's fighting it, then I'm waiting too long. The goal is to give it back before he starts to fight. Now, if you guys, I don't know if you could hear that or not, but Romeo just blew. He's like playing with his tongue constantly, and he just blew. And that's him just blowing up the stress of everything he just learned. So here again for Joker, petting is his pay. Foot. Good boy. I'm going to try to move his foot a little bit and then just give it back. Again, giving it back before he makes a big deal out of it. And then because what he loves is petting, and he won't take any oats for pay, petting is his pay. So I've been getting ready, thinking about taking off Blackjack and Joker's neck tags, and you can see Blackjack is a little bit bigger, but man, do they look so much alike. If he grows a little bit, they could be absolute twins. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what on earth, what I can notice, so I absolutely know for sure who's who. Size is the biggest thing. It's just that Joker might grow more and be the same size eventually. Foot. Foot. So I'm not releasing that pressure while he's moving around. Oh, good boy. Okay, so before I was putting his leg, wrapped around my leg, but because he's wanting to take his foot back, we're going to ease back into that. So me picking up his foot and giving it back, holding it with 2 hands, and then also holding it for a few seconds is going to help build back up that trust so that I can trim his feet for him. You ready? Ready? Foot. Now I'm just going to touch my knee and then put it back down. So you see how relaxed and calm he is right now? So touching my knee before I put it around my knee, that's just a baby step in that right direction. And right now I'm only going to focus on his front foot, but you can see with him, he does pick up his back feet for me. Foot. Feet. He's so dirty. You are so dirty. Yeah. Hi, Blackjack. Hi, you. Hi. Oh, you want the attention? Are you a little jealous? Oh, I should turn around. Here we go. Foot. Now we'll see if I can get it around my leg. Where are you going? Where are you going? Foot. So a lot of repetition, guys. This is one of those things that you can overdose it, but you can't overdo it. Donkeys really like their balance. They are the hardest animal to teach to pick up their feet and be trimmed. But if we, as the donkey owner, can really take the time to show them that it can be done, to teach them to balance on 3 legs, to teach them that we have their best interest in mind. They don't know that automatically. Foot. Now, you guys notice that I'm facing his rear. He's not been one that's gonna, he's not been one that's kicky. So I feel confident doing that. Now there he fought it a little bit more. And what I did was I tried to hang on until he relaxed just a second and then give his foot back to him. Isn't that right, Joker? Are you gonna follow me? Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, let's try it again. You ready? So it'd be handy if his front left foot was another step forward. There. Oh, there. There, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's good. That's a good job. All right, let's see about this foot. So I'm just petting his leg. Foot. Deep. Now, right there, he's wanting to take it back. So he was starting to get stiff, and then I just guide it back down. So what I'd like to do is, remember, it doesn't matter how many times we do it. What matters is what the one is like that we quit on. So I'd like to get one where he's pretty loose, and then quit this exercise on that one. Foot. Foot. There he goes. And maybe I should have quit a little bit sooner. I don't think he's getting better right now. And so I could quit with this completely, but my personality says try a little bit more. And sometimes it gets me in trouble, guys, but we're going to try a little bit more to get one where he picks it up, and maybe I just need to give it back right away. Are you ready? You're nice and square right now. Are you ready? Foot. Whoops. Whoops. Foot. Whoops. Foot. Whoops. foot. Whoops. Okay, so we're losing ground here. He wasn't moving like this, and now he is. This is where I get myself into trouble sometimes from not quitting in time. So it doesn't matter how many you do. What matters is which one you quit on. So I'm going to try some more because that's my personality. Get myself into trouble. Here we go. Are you ready? Foot. Whoops. Foot. Deep. Oh, we're going to quit on that one, guys. So the reason I'm quitting on that one is he picked up his foot nice and light. He didn't back up. So that's a great one. Now we're going to work on this halter training. See if I can reach it here. I don't think I can. Okay, so he accepts a halter pretty well, and sometimes he leads pretty well, and sometimes he gets kind of rammy or kind of bullheaded. Nose. All right, halter's on. Remember, we want to have that up a little bit higher so that it's not down on that soft spot on their nose where they have a bone that's not very thick. We don't want to have it on that where they could break that bone. Hey, you. All right. So now we're just going to work on him coming with us and following me around. Here we go. You see how he's kind of pulling on that. Oh, there he pulling on that lead rope a little bit. He gets kind of, I don't know, he reminds me of a bulldog. And I don't even know why I choose bulldog to say that. I've not personally been around one. But when I think of them, I think that they're kind of stubborn. So maybe what he really acts like is a donkey. But he's doing a good job. Now again, when we release this, we want it to be when he's being nice and light on the lead rope. Now, if you're in a pen like this, sometimes you need to be between the fence panel and the donkey. It can be too nerve-wracking for some of them to be right next to the fence panel. So I'm trying to have a little bit more like direction, giving him a little bit more direction of where I want him to walk. There, good job, good job, good job. I don't want him to get out in front of me, so I'll just put my hand back when that happens. Good job. Giving him direction. Now I don't want to be jerky on the lead rope. Good boy. Come on. Again, giving him direction. Good. Okay, now I'm going to go on the other side of them. So remember with them, you want to try to split up your time. What I try to do is half and half. If I lead him around on the left side, I want to make sure I also lead him around from his right side. They need to get used to it. I do lead around 2 donkeys at once a lot. Sometimes 3. And I want them to be able to lead wherever I put them. And if you're ever leading around more than one at a time, what I found the hardest ones to lead more than one at a time is the yearlings. We have some 1-year-olds, so maybe the colts. Those guys are hard to lead 2 at a time. See him just swish his tail. There. There. Oh, it's an arm workout, guys, for him. There. Good boy. I'm just going to pet him. Like, he was really fighting to keep me on his left side. So that could just be like a blocking. He would rather me be over there. So I'm just going to give him some love here on his right side. And then we're going to try to get 1 step. Let's see if we can do 1 step, buddy. 1 step. There. I think it was a little baby step, but we got it. Now I can love on him again. And then we're going to do 1 more step again. Good boy. Okay. So sometimes what we need to do is break it down so much that we're praising them for every single step. And that might seem extreme, but breaking it down is going to help them build up that confidence, trust, walk. Good boy. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. Walk. Good job. Walk. Nice. Oh, stay over here. Walk. So see there, I start to ask for more steps, and then he's trying to get me back onto his left side. So I'm going to just stay up against the rail and see. Oh, good job. This is one to quit on, guys. Like, that was really good. We had a few steps with me on his right side. He was nice and relaxed. That was a good job, Joker. So we're going to take off this halter, and that's going to be the end of his session. So as you can see from his front feet, his front left is already trimmed. Next one I need to get to is his front right. And I'm just going to keep working with that foot till I can get it up on my leg for a longer period of time.